Utah has three telephone area codes, that being 801, the oldest area code, set up in 1947 by AT&T, 435, which covers the most land out of the three, and 385, the black sheep of the bunch, sharing the same area as 801 and being created as recently as 2008. The story isn't too complicated, as most things relating to Utah aren't, but a surprising lack of people know why the splits happened. Just a quick side note, Utah is hardly special. In fact, this kind of stuff happens all the time in states like California, with 55 area codes, the most recent of which, the production of this video being July 22nd, 2019, created as an overlay to the 510 area code. Getting back on track. As I mentioned before, the first and largest area code covering the whole state at the time that it was set up was the area code 801, set up in 1947. The reign of this area code over the whole state lasted 49 years, when on September 21st, 1997, due to an exhausting of 801 numbers, the area code was limited to the Wasatch Front, or the counties of Weber, Davis, Salt Lake, Morgan, and Utah. The reason 801 was exhausted was the result of Utah's increasing population. In 1947, Utah had around 700,000 people, and by 1997, Utah had around 2.2 million, all still using the same area code. This led to exhaustion, so they split it up. End of story. But not quite. The Wasatch Front is home to most of the landlines, cell phones, and fax machines. This problem was worse when you consider that people on the Wasatch Front couldn't use out-of-state area codes. Utah knew that a solution was desperately needed, and so the Public Service Commission of Utah approved another split for 801 to happen in 2001, where Salt Lake would keep 801, but the rest of the Wasatch Front would adopt the 385 area code. This process was postponed 7 years when in 2008 the depletion of 801 numbers was becoming a serious problem, so they adopted the overlay of 385 to 801, where instead of a chunk of the Wasatch Front keeping 801 and another chunk adopting 385, they would be combined so that people who already had an 801 number could keep it. This has mostly solved the problem, with the new 385 number being mostly used by cellular providers. But the question has come up again in the future, since Utah is such a growing population, that if we need another split again in the near future. Leave all suggestions for new videos in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tell me about the state of my dying channel.